Welcome to Simulation, a horror story involving young high school students being trapped inside of a game, a simulation run by a man named Aaron Slake. Together, 18-year-old boy Harry Wendt and his new friends work together to find a way out of the simulation, rescue everyone else trapped inside, and stop Aaron from continuing his tormenting experiments. In the meantime, Harry's little sister Hillary is tempted to find the man who shot both of their parents dead and uncover the man behind her brother's disappearance. Our story begins. Harry just returns to his house after a long day of exams at school and work right afterwards. He was exhausted, but he didn't want to sleep. Not yet, at least. He entered his house and saw his older sister Hope in the living room with her date, Noah. They both smiled and welcomed him home. "Hey Harry, how did work go?" Hope asked him. "The usual," Harry replied with a shrug. "Packed store, happy and angry customers, you get the idea." "Hello, Noah." "What's up, Harry?" Noah said, smiling. "You want to play a game with us?" Noah held the third controller out to him. Harry shook his head. "Sorry, I got homework to finish. Maybe tomorrow." "Okay, no worries," Noah remarked. Harry smiled. He then headed up the stairs to his room. Right across from his room was his younger sister's room, Hillary. Hillary was on her laptop as usual. Her door remained open due to the AC malfunctioning in her room. Even though Harry could not see what was on her laptop screen, he knew what she was doing. "Still searching?" he said. "What do you want?" Hillary asked without turning around. "Can a tired man not simply come and visit his sister?" he said to her. "You never come in my room unless you had something important to say to me," Hillary continued, still not turning back at Harry. "And it better not be what I think it is." "It's true." Harry wouldn't bother Hillary unless he had something to tell her, and Hillary seems to know exactly what Harry was going to say. "Hill, you know I'm only trying to help you," Harry said finally. "You just won't be able to realize it until you've already done it." After Harry said this, Hillary finally turned in his direction. "Look, I know what I'm doing, Harry. Even if I have to lose something for it, I will still commit. The police have done nothing since they died, and you're telling me to just ignore it?" "I never said that," Harry answered. "All I said was revenge will not make you feel better. It's only going to turn you into what you hate most." Hillary turned back to her computer. "You don't get it," she said. "I do," Harry said firmly. "Remember what happened to me in middle school?" "Get out of my room before you lose another eye," Hillary said with gritted teeth. "You don't mean that," Harry said to her. "And even if you did, it won't matter anyway. It won't stop me from trying to help my sister." "Get out," Hillary growled. Harry sighed and shook his head. "Fine, have it your way. Just think about what I said." He turned to leave his room, then turned back around. "Good night, Hill," he said. Hillary said nothing as he walked out. She took a few deep breaths to calm down. Then she continued her research. Little did Hillary know, however, was that this would be the last conversation she'd have with her brother for a while. Harry awoke to the sound of a bang from downstairs. At first, he thought it could have been one of his sisters downstairs. Then he noticed the time. It was 4 a.m. His sisters are never up this late. Noah? No, he wouldn't be raiding the fridge at this time of night. Or would he? Then, Harry could hear the sound of glass breaking. Harry quickly got out of bed, groggy but afraid. However, after hearing the glass, he couldn't just ignore that. He quietly stepped downstairs and headed to the kitchen, only to find nothing. This puzzled him. He wasn't hearing things, right? He checked the dining room. Nothing. The living room as well. Also nothing. He was about to give up when he noticed his front door was open. Harry was in shock. Someone broke in. He turned to wake his sisters only to find a hooded figure standing in front of him with a bat. Before Harry could react, it swung the bat, hitting him hard over the head. Harry was already tired, his body weak, unable to fight back in the condition he was in. He immediately fell to the floor. He felt himself being carried out of his house by 2 people, and then everything faded to black. Hillary woke up the next morning to someone shaking her awake. She couldn't tell who it was at first. Assuming it was Harry, she pushed who she thought was Harry away. "Hillary, we have no time for this crap. Get up, a female voice spoke. Hillary opened her eyes. It was Hope. Why was Hope waking her up? What's happening? Hillary asked in a groggy voice. Pack your things. We need to leave, Hope said quickly. Hurry up. What? What do you mean? I'll explain everything when you get downstairs. Pack up everything you need and make it fast. Before Hillary could reply, Hope left the room running. What was she freaking out about? What happened? Hillary slowly got out of bed, confused and worried. She did not have time to think about all the different questions she had in her head. She began to pack everything she needed. Most of her clothes, makeup, brushes, and of course, her laptop. After a few minutes of packing, which to Hillary felt like an hour, she carried everything downstairs. Noah was here too, with his hand on Hope's shoulder. We'll find him, babe, he said calmly. Hope, what the hell is happening? Hillary asked. Why do we need to? She stopped. She noticed the front door was open, and there were bloodstains on the floor. Hope was in too many tears to speak at the moment. I'll tell her, Noah said to Hope. He turned to face Hillary. Hope and I noticed Harry disappeared, so we checked the security camera at the front door. 2 hooded people broke in and took him. Wait, 2 people wearing hoods? What did they look like? Hope asked. That's all we could see from the camera, Noah replied. All we saw is them break into the front door and walk in and out with Harry unconscious. This is why we need to get out of here. We aren't safe in the house anymore. We'll have you guys remain in my group for now. We have a guest room for you. It felt like it was coming together. Hillary could remember her parents getting shot by someone wearing a black hood. The man who took Harry might just be the same man who shot their parents. Of course, they had to leave. Hillary had plans overnight to return and find out exactly who those people were and why they took Harry. That concludes Chapter 1 of Simulation. Thank you to everyone who made it this far. If you're enjoying the story so far, be sure to drop a like, and consider subscribing if you are excited for more stories like this. It's free, and you can always unsubscribe if you change your mind. Hope to see you again for Chapter 2.